Greetings YouTubers, it's 11th of December 2007, I'm Steve Rothel. Well, Bush bashers have been out in force this week, crowing over a US intelligence report that says with high confidence that Iran has halted its nuclear weapons program in 2003, with moderate confidence that the program remains frozen, and with moderate to high confidence that Iran is keeping open the options to develop nuclear weapons. The new estimate says that the enrichment program could still provide Iran with enough raw material to produce a nuclear weapon sometime in the middle of next decade. But that intelligence agencies do not know whether it currently intends to develop nuclear weapons at some future date. That's reassurance? No. When you're dealing with an Islamo-fascist, terrorist-supporting state and nuclear weapons, we don't know is not good enough. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Especially when UK intelligence analysts now say that they may not have stopped trying to build a bomb in 2003. So let's just recap how we got here. In 2003, in May, the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, concluded that Iran actually introduced uranium hexafluoride gas into centrifuges. That would be a blatant violation of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, to which Iran is a signatory. The IAEA reported in November 2003 that, quote, "It is clear Iran failed in a number of instances over an extended period of time to meet its obligations under the Safeguards Agreement with respect to the reporting of nuclear materials and its processing and use, as well as the declaration of facilities where the materials are processed and stored." They made a comprehensive list of 18 years of, quote, breaches and also a, quote, pattern of concealment. In July 2006, the UN Security Council demanded Iran suspend all enrichment and reprocessing activities. This is UN Resolution 1696. So, the UN passes a resolution, the Iranian regime says, "Stuff you, we'll do what we want." Are there any meaningful consequences? No. Remember, this is the sort of regime which, since coming to power, has done all of the following: attacking an embassy, the sovereign territory of another state, hostage-taking, imprisonment, torture and execution of political prisoners, ethnic minorities, religious nonconformers, women and homosexuals, executing 16-year-old girls, needlessly prolonging the Iran-Iraq war for 6 years by trying to occupy the Iraqi Shiite holy city of Karbala, sentencing another nation's citizens to death for religious crimes, support for terrorist organisations such as supplying arms, funds and advisors to Hezbollah, and bullying free nations with demands that the likes of Denmark restrict free speech. The most worrying thing is how many people in governments are kowtowing and self-censoring in the face of this Islamist threat. But think how much more easily the Iranian odious regime will be able to bully and dominate if they have nuclear weapons. We cannot let this happen. It's not good enough to say, "We're not quite sure whether this Islamo-fascist regime is building nuclear weapons." We have to be sure that they aren't. And if America or Israel want to take direct action to ensure that they don't, you'll get my support.